Yeah, what's up, guys? This is another video, and today I'm going to do a weekly profile. I said I will, like, alright. So, yesterday I won a little trade of 255 bucks, and yeah, that's great because I got back from the losses of Thursday. But that's not the main point of the video. Today I'm going to work on my control on weekly profiles. Weekly profiles is a great concept for you to understand what you want to see on the chart throughout the week. So it basically is just like, we all know, imagine this is a weekly candle because I don't want to go through time frames. So let's just zoom in. This is a weekly candle, right? We have the open, close, high, low, right? We as a trader want to understand in which day the weekly will create the low of the week, the high of the week, the open, the close, right? So that way we will know that when we are in a period of the lowest of the week, we will trade that. When we are the highest, then we will take longs. When we are the lowest, we will take shorts. You feel me? So that's what I'm doing today. So I already started like back testing it. The only reason I'm filming it is because I want to have a reminder for myself. So this is a perfect example, right? We went through Friday. No, my bad. There is Monday. Monday opened. Didn't do something major. Makes sense. It's like always accumulating most of the time if it's not taking a great area of liquidity, like right here. So Tuesday actually created the low of the week. Why? Because there was an SMT. It created the low of the week until this happened. But that happened before market open, and it's still Tuesday. So I'm still looking for shorts, right? So we market open, did a turtle soup all the way to this point and just drop down. Perfect. There is still a chance that this is like this is the low of the week, right? Now, when we get to Wednesday and Thursday, we are usually looking for longs, you feel me? Not longs, but we just trade normally. Like we're seeing a higher time frame period array, and we look for SMT FVG or whatever you trade. So let's see what Wednesday will do. Now, am I thinking, because I haven't seen this week, do I think that Wednesday will create a new low, but below that? That's insane. I don't think so. Maybe it will take this high, and that will be perfect for us, because if Wednesday taking creating a new high, then I will look for Thursday to sweep the high of Wednesday and then create an SMT, right? So let's see what will happen. Oh, and to understand if this is truly the lowest point of the week, then we need an SMT and CSD. You can see it didn't hold, but we still took a banger trade because of that. I don't remember how much. Yes, 1700, all because we looked for shorts. You feel me? So let's give Wednesday the time to play, and it looks great. It looks like it's going exactly where we wanted it to. And this is not market open. Let's mark it so I won't miss it. Now I may lose, but I'm not mad about it. Anyway, this is 50 minutes before market open. Now I usually look for the quarterly theory. We have right here a value gap from Q3, and what else we inversed this fair value gap from Q3. Do we have something else that's major? Now this might be great for us. You can see this candle. This, I don't want to like make some crazy things, but I will just go for longs from here. Oh my god, I'll go from longs from this bitch, and if it will work out, I'll explain why. If it won't, of course I will explain. But anyway, oh my god, right. So we basically need, now let's look for true liquidity, which is supposed to be somewhere. Nah, we have no true liquidity to take. So we just mark the high right here, I guess. Yeah, let's not be greedy. 400 point stop loss. Great. No, that's a banger trade. Now, why did I took this trade? Why did I mark this high? That's basically a time-based PD array, and it was the 6 hour cycle. So if this is the 9:30 candle and it reacts to this 5:30 3:30 candle, then we will usually look for an exposure up. So that's what it did, and you can see here, if we will remove this, if we will treat it as an order block, it just respected it, and this Q3 order block, Q3 fair value gap. Anyway, let's see something else. Let's see if there's another. Look at this. Just look. This is the 9:30. Let's remove this one. Look to the thick. Why? That's a 24-hour cycle. Now that's perfect. And there's not something else. 9:30. Yes, there is this one. So I basically could have left a limit order anywhere, put a 400 point stop loss and a $400 stop loss, and we'll make a banger trade. So that's perfect, and that's because I knew to look for longs. So let's see if Thursday will do it. Yes, Thursday created a new high. Oh, and yeah, there's no SMT, but that's still cool. So now we are going. No, that's Wednesday, my bad. Now let's look for what Thursday will do. So that Wednesday, great. And yeah. Oh, and I forgot to tell you all, on Tuesday at 6 there is the true week opening gap. So usually when we are above this level with the true day opening gap, we want to short. When we are below it, we want to take a long. All right, perfect. Let's see, what do we have here? No SMT. No, there is an SMT, a small one right here, and that could work. Let's see what Thursday will do. This is 9:30. We will give it time to play out. No, nothing major. We are above the 2 week opening. 2 week open. Fuck, yeah. 2 week open, and this is. Now we usually look for shorts above this level. So let's see what price will do. We don't have anything major. We have an SMT. Yeah, I may have missed the move. Anyway, we have an SMT. We had an inverse right here, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, the SMT will never hold like that. So let's look for point of interest. We have Q3 fair value gap. We have this high that's waiting to get souped, and we have. Do we have an SMT between these levels? No. Yes, we do. My bad. There is an SMT. Right. Yeah. So, fuck. Yeah. Let's see if there is something. Yeah, I couldn't take a catch trade right here, probably. Maybe in. There's no cycle that I can catch. Oh, fuck. Yes. This one could have worked. No, it wouldn't. Yeah, 9:30. Nothing's working. Anyway, there's an SMT. There's this quarter 3. Now I will look for long. It just depends what price gives me. If we will swoop this level, and yeah, let's see. There is an inverse value gap. Where is that level? My bad. Yeah, that's not something that I like very much. Let's see, I will just try. All right, that's BE. Come on, gang. All right, that's good. I'm not mad about it. This is weird. Yeah, that's weird as fuck. Well, there's nothing major that I could have done right here. Yeah, look at this. This is ugly as fuck. So Thursday could have been better. You see how it leaves this Q3 for value gap untapped. That's insane. That's interesting. God damn, bro. I've been sitting for an hour. Anyway, that's Thursday for us. We got out in a little 120. That's cool. Next is Friday. Now Friday is interesting because usually we are waiting for Tuesday for Thursday to not rebalance this range. And if it won't rebalance this range, this is what we called. Damn, I need to drink water. I've been sitting for an hour. Yeah, bro. I'm geek maxing. Anyway, this is what we called TGIF. If price, you can see the market has the week had a very prominent move to the upside. It left this low clear, nothing. So now we are not looking for a downtrend all the way down here, but what we are looking for is for Friday to basically push above Tuesday high, or yeah, and basically rebalance this range. Now we are not in a good area because we already rebalanced this amount of 20% and 30%. So let's see what Friday will do. Friday is shooting up, and yeah, that's what is that's market open. That's London. That's this shit has nothing to do with me. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, Friday is just doing whatever. That's perfect. That's not perfect actually. So Friday ain't doing shit major. There's nothing that we can basically take for the sake of us. Now there's this IFVG that may give us some long in opportunity. I usually don't trade Fridays like that, but yeah, that's disappointing. We have this true liquidity right here. True liquidity is just London and New York or Q3. So we have an SMT, right? We do. So yeah, we may shoot higher. We don't know. Let's remove this quarterly theory bullshit right here. Let's remove this thank god it's Friday because it's not thank god, it's just Friday. Anyway, an SMT, that's great. Let's see what's going on. Another candle. Still no, the SMT is kinda gone, but we haven't read about it yet. So let's see. Oh my days. If it will soup this level, I will happily take a short. Alright. Please invest this bitch. Nice. Sell 5. I usually don't risk that much, but just for the sake of this video. So we are above. No, we are above true week open. That's good. We're not in extreme discount, but we are in some discount. Nice. I would like to make it. Oof. Golly. Yeah, we got stopped out. Now that's the week, bro. That's a week of us using thank god it's Friday. 4 trades, 3,000 in profit. I've lost one trade using making 240 bucks, losing 240 bucks, and that's probably because I moved my stop loss a little bit. Oh, and I wasn't looking for an SMT. Anyway, yeah, and this it's not thank god it's Friday. Look at this price action. Yeah. So what did we learn today? Stop this bullshit. All right, so let's just wrap things up. Basically, usually there's a weekly candle, as we all said. There's an open, close, high, low of this candle, and we need to know at which area of this weekly candle we are. So as I said, on Monday and Tuesday, we will usually be at the highest point of the candle or the lowest point of the candle. So how do we recognize that? SMT, and hourly or 4 hourly SMT, CISD. The SMT should be on a higher time frame, like 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, even weekly. Afterwards, we will just look for price to do what it does. So you can see Friday accumulated, my bad, Monday accumulated, Tuesday manipulated, and Wednesday distributed, and this is X basically. Thursday should be like expanding or reversing, continuing or reversing, and that's what he did. And all you gotta do is just basically look for where you are at the charts. If you are on the lowest side of the charts, highest. If you need to look for shorts or longs, and that's basically it. And you can see this shit helped a lot. Like, you're not basically taking a blind trades. Like, you're not just looking for a CISD and inverse value gap and some SMT and just waiting for price to shoot up or down. You feel me? You have some indication of where you are at the charts and when your price wants to go. And with the quarterly theory, which is great, and time-based PD array, as I said, all of this like together just making more sense. And for you as a trader, you need more clarity, and that's the perfect way to get more clarity, just like that. So I appreciate you all for watching. This shit turned out to be way longer than I expected, but you know how price is doing. It's just, yeah, whatever. Appreciate you all for watching, and I hope that I will come back to this video to understand it more. And yeah, goodbye.